This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Gamefly. Go to www.gamefly.com/Penn for your free trial membership. So, we did this video with Rascal Flatts. Rascal Flatts is a country band, which is also crossover. I don't need to tell you that because they're like fucking huge, right? They're huge, huge band. And it's this thing where we're sitting with David Arquette, and we did this great bit on Sin City with David Arquette. I mean, years and years ago, he was on our show as a guest, and the gag I decided to do, because I was out of ideas. We were writing an hour a week for this variety show with all sorts of different guests. And the first, 2 weeks we did it, we had ideas like crazy, then we were out of ideas, and we're just forced. So I decided to do the whole interview and the whole magic trick with David Arquette as though he were Roseanne Arquette, or maybe the other sister, whose name I just forgot now. But she's in True Romance and is just so sexy. And so I introduced him as one of his sisters. And then when he came out, I kissed him. That kind of like showbizy, pleasant kiss, but also like right on the lips and a little bit like I was trying to get away with a little more. But I did I think we did a thing with his, tucking something down between his tits. And I did all these jokes about, his great tits and stuff, as though I were psychotic and thought he was, Roseanne Arquette when he's actually David Arquette, and kissed him, like pat him on the ass and stuff. So this is the first time I've seen David Arquette since we kissed. And so he was great. The Rascal Flatts video went well. And the Rascal Flatts guys, the three guys that are Rascal Flatts, are like really nice and funny, and they were telling dirty jokes. And they were, we were just talking, And the woman who was dealing for us, we're playing blackjack in it. Was great. And I mean, we worked on it for not long. Like we were there like an hour, and we'll be in the video maybe like 4 or 5 seconds, maybe. It's a gag about The Hangover, which is a movie I'd never seen, but it's a gag about it, and someone else put together the video, so I didn't know. I just had to sit there and play blackjack with this very, very attractive blackjack dealer, and you'll be able to see her. She really is a blackjack dealer at the Stratosphere, and she's a beautiful smile and a beautiful face, and you'll see that. They shot a close-up of her face. I can't imagine her not using it. But what was great about it was I did on Twitter. I just said, and I announced we're going to be in the video with Rascal Flatts. And it is amazing the people who answer on Twitter and say, I know you got to send your kids to private school. I know you need the money, but Jesus Christ, Rascal Flatts, those fucks. And when we did the Katy Perry video, there were people that said, oh, how cool, Katy Perry, what a great thing. Then there were other people that said, Katy Perry? I mean, I know you need to send your children to private school, but what the fuck, Katy Perry? And that's so cool. Because, when I was like a Ramones fan, if you mentioned Foreigner, it was like, fuck them, I hate fucking Foreigner. If it was probably other bands with the same, but Doobie Brothers, suck. All that stuff. I just fucking hate it. I had these really passionate feelings about, and they're all wonderful. And you should feel that. If you hate Rascal Flatts, please continue hating them. If you hate Katy Perry, please continue hating her. It's all completely valid, and art is passion, art is inspiration. If you like us and hate Chris Angel, if you like Chris Angel and hate us, please, by all means, keep doing it. But the thing is, when you really get in show business, and you're actually sitting down in the makeup chair next to, Rascal Flatts, which I wasn't. I'm just using that as an example that didn't happen, because they had their makeup all done earlier. And probably my special people. But we had a very nice makeup on it. And they're really, really nice. And the thing is that we're trying to sell tickets to our show at the Penn and Teller Theater at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're trying to sell those tickets. So we have to do all these things. Wayne Newton was in this video. And Wayne Newton maybe loves Rascal Flatts, maybe he doesn't know Rascal Flatts, maybe he hates Rascal Flatts. Does not matter at all. We're treated really nice, and he wants to be somehow a symbol of Vegas, and so do we. And yet, if you want to hate Rascal Flatts, please keep doing it. And if you want to hate Larry King, please keep doing it. If you want to hate Katy Perry, please keep doing it. But don't think that I'm going to share your same hatred. I think it was Salvador Dali that said something along the lines, oh, this is backwards. Salvador Dali said exactly the opposite what I've been saying this whole thing. Salvador Dali said it was important for artists to hate all other artists. They shouldn't expect the audience to feel the same way. And that's also true. People come up to me after the show and say that their favorite magicians in the world are us, that they named someone who absolutely blows. And you all know who I'm talking about. You all know who the magician is who absolutely blows. You all have that clearly in your head. But I'm not going to say it, because why bother? Because he's a nice guy. And he isn't much of a hint, because the only female magician that ever really got much traction was Melinda, the First Lady of Magic, who used to be married to Lance Burton. And she, she stopped for a while. I guess she's going to come back. So it's he. But he is a nice guy. And he sucks. I don't have to say his name. So Salvador Dali's point was, when you're trying to create art, you want to separate yourself from the other artists. And of course, by art, he means real art and real smart art done by real artists. But me, I also consider to include bullshit arts like, juggling and magic and ventriloquism. 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 If you just shoot this, ventriloquism. I think it includes that. So you can also do that when you're writing something. You also want to separate yourself from other people. So if I were doing country music, I would probably find a way to hate Rascal Flatts so that I could make music that was slightly different from him, or at least hate part about it. But being Penn Jillette, a fucking jive-ass bullshit magician in Las Vegas, Nevada, when Rascal Flatts asked us to be in a video, I'm just flattered, and they're real nice guys, and I even like the song. So Rascal Flatts' new video, look for it, featuring Penn and Teller at the Rio Wall Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. GameFly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds, with plans starting at $15.95 a month. $15.95 a month, that's pretty cheap. With plans starting at $15.95 a month, GameFly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. Keep them for as long as you like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, send it back and GameFly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the GameFly website and the game is yours at a discounted price. GameFly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. Penn Point fans get a 15-day free trial when they go to www.gamefly.com/Penn, Penn.